My bad. I'm on mute. Jesus. I just realized I didn't look at the screen. I muted my mic over here and I can hear myself on my headset, but I had no idea that it was on mute. My bad. All right, let's start all over again. Oh man, you guys missed out so much. There was like jokes and all sorts of good stuff going on, and I was like having the time of my life all on my own. And that was probably one of my best commentary that I've done in a while too, and I was muted the whole time. My bad. All right, so this is a Hill matchup, and it's the B-side final, and this is Serge SENCHAR from Parksville, and he's playing against Tom LaFournier from Winnipeg. Man, you guys really missed out some good commentary. I can't believe that I didn't look at the screen to see if it was muted or not. I just looked at the amp, and I figured if my mixer was on, it was good to go. All right, now we're good. So we have another matchup going on here on the side. It's the Scotch doubles B side as well. And if we get a chance to cover that one, we'll switch from this table to that table. I apologize. I don't know what happened there. A little bit disappointing because actually it was pretty good commentary. I was looking at the table right and calling the shots the way they were supposed to go, and missed shot on the 6 ball, and he's going to leave a decent leave here on the 6. Bank shot or safety are about the only options. Some people can cut it from here into the bottom left corner, but it's a tough shot to take on, and really no need to do it yet. If it was the 9 ball, then maybe. I think if it was a 9 ball, you'd likely try to the bank. And you might try that too here, but he does have a couple different options on it. Trying to play the safety, but he's going to leave the shot on the 6. He's pushed the 8 ball away too, so it's not really over the ball. I don't think he can really follow this through, and he's going to want to maybe try and draw it back. He's got enough room to do the drawback. It's actually just perfect for the drawback. Table's fast and responsive. You can see that here from that shot. Draws back perfectly. And that Scotch doubles match is over now. Not sure who won, but we're going to have another Scotch doubles matchup probably right away, I'm assuming. And then we're going to have the 9 ball as well. It's going to be the championship match after this one. Nine ball for the win. Took his time. I don't know what happened. Something happened. That's going to be the match, and Tom LaFournier is going to win it 5-3. I'm assuming that if we have another match, they're going to send it right away, so I'm just going to sit here and wait for now. Man, I can't believe I was muted. Jesus. What happened? This was a nice little cut. That's part of the good commentary. I was saying how perfect he hit this, and he got a nice little angle on it. It wasn't like a super hard shot or a complicated shot in any way. It was, just the appreciation of using the rails properly. Amongst that, I was also saying how he had a snooker background, and snooker players tend to use more rails than their average player because the pool player will usually use 2 rails on average, and every now and then they'll play a 3-rail shot when they have to. Seldomly do they ever play a 4-rail shot, but it does happen every now and then where they have to face a 4-rail shot. But that's as far as they go, where a snooker player, because they're playing on a 12-foot table and they're playing more rail positional shots, they actually do like 5, 6, 7, even 8-rail positional shots. And that's one of the things that gives them the freedom to be able to play as good as they play on these tables. All right, so we got a. It looks like we got a side final match coming up here. Rematch. It's a rematch from the A side final. Jerome is a no Jeremiah Hampton playing against Tom LaFournier. And we got the Scotch Devils final going at the same time too. Oh man, what do I do? What do I do? All right. I think I'm gonna have not picture in picture, but I'm gonna have both tables available so I can go back and forth on both and just keep track of the scores. And I believe this is a rematch as well. This is a rematch. Marianne and Jared played earlier. They defeated Mariah and Bill, and now they're having a rematch. And earlier we had Serge Tremblay and Maggie. What's Maggie's last name or first name or last name? Gotta look that up now. Fiddler. They had a chance to avenge themselves and that B side match. So we'll see what happens in that match. We're gonna get coverage on both. And now I guess I'll leave it to whichever match starts first. That's gonna be the one that I cover. Maybe I don't know, or maybe one of them is not playing yet. I'll find out. Nice. Well, they're having a chance to have an revenge match here too because they lost to them earlier. Oh yeah. How do you spell her name? Is it MIA? Yeah. Yeah. For the airball lost. You play really nice. I enjoy watching you play. I like how you like reset, you set up, and then you like reset, and then you go back in. Because I teach that to my students all the time. How to like, you got to go in and feel the shot first, and then once you feel it, you stand up, and then you go back in. That's right. Yeah, I like that. That shows discipline. You know. Yeah, and a lot of people are saying you're a great player, and a lot of them were enjoying watching on the stream. So it's cool. It's nice. Yeah. Hang on a second. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, man. For sure. Oh yeah, we'll see. I point out everything, man. I have I had a guy that asked me like, "Hey, can I work on the stream?" I says, "Yeah, like you can help me out. I'll let you train." I said, "But just you can't swear. Right? That's the one thing. Just don't swear because I never swear." All right, right. So he sits down. He sits next to me. Not even like 5 minutes into it. Oh, you fucked that up. I'm like, "Oh my god, did you just say that on the stream?" I was like, "Yeah, you can't do this." Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but it was nice to watch you play. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, you see, it seemed very disciplined, like I said. I like the way you play. You gotta have fun. Uh, yeah, just leave it there. It's safe. Trying to come up good on the nine. Starts off with a win in this match. It's a double dip too. Past players, by the way, we didn't get a chance to watch the A-side final when these guys played. The match went to the hill. It was 6-5 win for Jeremiah. Hey Reagan, how you doing? Are you playing in the event? I was trying to look for you. I couldn't see you around. Hoping to see you play this week. Smash and break is going to make the nine, and it counts in that pocket. Counts in that pocket. 2-0. Hit that really sweet. Hit that really, really sweet. Look at that nine ball. Straight to the pocket. It is alternate break, so Jeremiah's turn to break. He's down by two. He's a quick shooter too, so that's why I put it on this match. Not only because it's a championship match, but because it's a fast action, fast paced match with a lot of great shots. So we're gonna really enjoy this match. If you haven't shared that stream all day, you know you've been waiting for the right time. This is the right time, and don't go for a smoke. You don't want to miss this one. I'm telling you. Fast racks. You're gonna see. Lil Pascaman, how you doing? Wolfpack Sports Services, welcome to the stream. Eli Bolio, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Chris Mason. He's off angle here, so he's got to come up with something different. Oh, he's just gonna miss the five. He's gonna miss it on the pro side though. It's not going to leave much on the 5 ball except for a bank shot, but it is available. And of course, there's always a safety option. He's going to go with the safety option. It's not a bad one. Good leave. Is he a jumper, a kicker, or a mass A type guy? Well, you might be able to see the edge of this ball, actually, or half the ball. Not a bad leave. Line ball might go for a ride here, but I don't know. I don't think he's going to do much with it anyway, so maybe just play another safety here. Tougher one to play, though. You would want to like maybe clip that 5 ball just to the rail speed and then have that 9 ball tuck into that white or the white tuck into the 9. But I don't know if that would work. I think you would actually end up leaving him a shot. Yeah, he figures he's going to leave him a shot, so he's just left him nothing, a stretch shot or a kick shot. He's going to play a safety here. He's going to leave the shot on the 5. Jeremiah's going to get a chance at the 5 and the rack. Check out YouTube. All right, is on the board 2-1 or 1-2, whichever way you want to look at it. It's going to give me a chance to switch over to this table. Not sure what the score is on this one. I think they're just in the. Oh, it's 2-0 for you guys. Okay, 2-0 for Marianne and Jared. So he says it might actually be just 1-0. Chance here to make it 2-0 other way. Jump shot away from it anyway. And look at this break on this table. Tom made a nice little break on this table. Made a couple of balls. Has a shot on the 1. We're going to come back here to this table though to see what happens here with this shot. That's going to be a foul and a ball in hand. And Build and Maya are going to have a chance to get going in that match. Go back to our 9-ball championship match now that they're starting to shoot. Tom's going to miss the 1 ball, but he's going to get a lucky kick and it's going to go in anyway. Then he got a lucky kick from the 3 ball and lands perfect on the 2 ball.
Bars closing in 5 minutes.
Bars closing 5 minutes.
Last call.
He needs some angle here to get up for that 8 ball. He's going to get a little tight on the angle, but he still has a forward angle to work with. He just has to increase the spin. And he got a little bad on it. Safety or bank option. I guess that's about the only thing you can do here. Gonna play the safety. Smart choice. Showing some discipline at the table. And now I'm gonna find out again if Jeremiah knows how to jump or if he actually uses a jumper. Looks like he's gonna use the kick knowledge here on this one. Maybe a bit of a masse is also available. Don't think I would take the masse here, but the kick shot is pretty hard too because he pulls it off the rail by quite a bit. Out on the open, you have to be pretty precise on the kick. I like that he's trying to do two rail kick because that gives you a better opportunity to kick it. It's a little bit more natural too. Nice little kick. And he's gonna get a good leave out of it also. Didn't quite sell out the 8 ball. I wonder if maybe Tom can do a 3 rail bank shot here to the top right corner. Oh, I made a 1 rail bank shot instead. Nice little shot. It's gonna give him the easier 9 ball. He'll make the 9. 3-1. He has to win 2 sets if he's gonna win the first one. Jeremiah needs to win 1. Both tables are racking right now. I'll check out the rack on this one. I gotta go get some water, so I'll be right back. All right, gonna go back to the championship match. I am back. Man G says these don't look like Predator tables. Yeah, correct. The Predator tables weren't available for this event. They have multiple events going on and not enough tables to supply for all the events. So for this one, instead, we ended up, or not we, but the organization ended up getting the Valley tables. But what they also did is they got Valley tables that are made with Ridgeback rails, and they're also using the Predator Arcadia cloth. So they have that feel like a diamond table with a little bit more forgiving of a pocket, of course, in the corners. And then the cloth is a fast cloth, which makes you feel like you're almost playing on a Predator table. So they did pretty good as far as getting something that would be championship quality anyway. A little off angle here, so he's going to have to play off a couple of rails to get back up for the 9. Draw would work, and that's what he's going to use. Could hit that a little bit harder, but he was just trying to avoid scratching, and as long as he got a shot, he feels good about that. He'll make the 9 and avoid the scratch in the side pocket. It's 3-2 or 2-3. 1 down. Tom LaFournie to break next. Nice break, but he's gonna scratch the cue ball, and this table is nice, really nice. The only thing that makes it tough is that the two balls there and the three balls kind of close to the four. All right, so that Scotch doubles match is tied at one. Huh? Yeah. Starting at first, I didn't know anybody. Now I'm starting to kind of know people. But the ones that don't make the stream, I probably won't know. Yeah. Because like pool players watch other pool players play, and when they see good pool players, they look at them like, oh, look at that, they're a great player, right? Like I get that sometimes too, and I'm not that great yet, but I get people that say that too. It's like, oh, thanks, but it's like I'm not that great. That guy there kicks my ass all the time. Yeah, yeah. I thought you played good today. Yeah. Are you playing in the tournament tomorrow? Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you playing teams? Oh wow. Yeah, he's a good player too. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm methodical, so you're gonna have a tough time watching me play when I'm playing against. I take forever, but I don't know. For me, like the way I look at it is, I'd rather take 5 minutes figuring out what I'm gonna do now instead of taking 5 minutes because I'm stuck somewhere I didn't want to be. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh really? Wow. Crazy. That's like some of those American tournaments. They've been talking a lot about them this year because they've had like 24-hour tournaments where Guys aren't sleeping for 24 hours. Yeah, that one. There was another one too just recently. So you know who little Savannah Easton is? Savannah Easton, the little girl. Yeah, so she played in a tournament, and I guess they weren't aware. Like, they said there was going to be a limit, and then they started taking over the limit, and then there was too many players, so they had to keep playing all night long. And she's a little girl, right? So like, she's tired, trying her best, and she's like breaking down because it's tough, right? And so they were talking about a lot of people are talking about like how they do these, but apparently that's very common, especially in the states. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, huh, yeah, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy that they would expect that from the players. It's crazy that they would expect that from the players. Hmm. Yeah. Some people do. Yeah, some people do. These guys have a fast match. They're both fast paced players. Like to see a snooker showdown between these two. Snooker showdown between these two. If they played that kind of pace, that'd be fun to watch. Fast action. 4-3. Tom takes the lead. He's on the hill. Yeah, I hope I get a chance to see pool change in a positive way before I go. It's been something that a lot of people have been trying to accomplish for a long time, and just doesn't seem to get organized enough to become that. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. 2-1 for Jared and Marianne. Yeah. I can see the potential of it becoming something good, but like, so the thing with the problem is that like the industry, as the product side of it goes, it's very competitive. They don't work together to create anything together. It's always like trying to control the market, right? And then when it comes to like organizations, they all fight each other. They're all trying to take the players. Like, no, those are my players, right? And um, I think that's the biggest problem is that it's a competitive sport by nature, and so everybody that's behind it is passionate about pool, but they're also passionate about competing. So like that's the barrier that slows down pool from becoming the sport like NFL or NHL or where people will be playing for $1 million a year, right? Like, to make it here in pool, you have to be one of the best, and it's so tough to win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a sad reality. Yeah, smart, smart guy. That's where the money is. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. That's a market that's changed crazy over the last couple of years. Sorry, guys, the mic's not acting up. I'm not speaking on the mic, so it's not working because I have the background filter that protects me from the music. There's music going on in the background. That's why it's going in and out. I am here. I just haven't. I'm talking right now, and I, I'm right beside the mic, but that's why it goes in and out. It's just because I'm not talking on the mic. People are saying the mic's going in and out. They're thinking it's acting up, but I'm not talking. They're just hearing the background of me and you talking, right? So it's okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I'm here. I was just speaking to Andrea Wilson, getting to know her a little bit. So, it's an interesting person to meet. And watching these guys play, and they're having a crazy match right now, kind of like how their A-side final went. And this other matchup is going good right now, too. It's 2-1, and it looks like there's a chance for it to be a 2-2 game. And I'm not sure. That might actually be a championship match, too. I'm going to go find out what it is. Well, I guess I'll look on the app to find out. This fast pace, natural. You see the line, you see the shot, just go for it. I think I've only seen him like slow down his pace once so far, and it was only because he was off position. That's the only reason. Oh, these guys' match went to six last time. That's what it was. 6-5. It went hill. So that means that Tom will go to six too. Was that the match? That might have been the match. I'll switch over here to this table for now. That might have been the match. Yeah, they're putting the cues away, so Jeremiah won the match. Maybe there was a 5-4 race. I don't know. I'll make it 6-4 just for the sake of it. That they went to the hill though. It was a hill matchup. They pounded on it because it was a good match. And Jeremiah did not get dipped at all. He's the undefeated champion for the mixed 9-ball singles. Nobody was able to beat him. Tom was the only one that came close. And well, he's gonna feel pretty good about his out. He made some decent money. Cue ball control. Sometimes how you doing? Says just started jumping. I think it will be well worth the effort to do it in both hands. The Rock'em Sock'em robot, I seen it. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. It was kind of cool. All right, so let's get the scoreboard set up here for this one. It was 2-1, and I believe it's still 2-1. Leave it 2-1 here, and we'll put. I guess it should be the other way because Marianne and Jared have been winning their matches. So if anything, they would be the A-side winners if this is a championship match. I believe it would be a race to 5 for them, and their opponents, I believe, are a race to 4. It's Maya and Bill. I had her as Mariah earlier because that's what I thought I heard her name was, but her name is Maya, so I apologize to you, Maya, for not getting your name proper earlier. All right, so there's the names on the board, and that's the score currently. I'll find out what this is right now on my challenge. I was gonna say CompuSport. Oops, something happened here with the system. Yeah, so this is the final match, championship match. Right, so I'll make it so. All right, Scotch doubles A and B division championship match. Is it 3-1? Yeah, 3-1 now. All right, we're good. And this is looks like this is the last match here. There's nobody really left. There's a few people hanging around. That's it. I got my cues out. I kind of had to put my equipment away, and it's 11:30. So I don't know. I might shoot a couple of racks yet. That other match was fast, man. They went to the hill, and they were like fast. I don't think there really was much time for them to really play safety, other than that one. I think it was only one rack where they played safety, maybe two. Video? I'm just curious. Only to where I started. Yeah, but even just like 20 seconds ago. I would have to do it on YouTube, I think. I could do it from here. this is where she claimed that she hit whatever she hit. But was she solids or strips? Tapped over her ball. I don't think that's a foul. Though. I think you just get to put it back, right?
Yeah, exactly. But we didn't know where it was. We thought she hit the five, not the 10.
Oh, okay. All right, so there was a bit of a confusion. They didn't know. I guess the ball was moved, and they didn't know what happened with that ball, like which ball was moved. And so they came to ask me if I can show them on the screen, and I went for the YouTube channel on my phone to find it and rewound it, and then they figured it out. All right, when that's been solved, the mystery's been solved. Rock'em sock'em robot, eh? High kick says earlier. Have you ever played on those European style tables that are bar box size with rounded corners? That's what they call the black pool tables. That they're cut out like a snooker pocket. And they're slightly smaller. I never played on one. I've always wanted to get one and maybe get a few in the city where I live in. But I don't know. I don't know if anybody would actually pick it up. It's challenging, you know. It's not as easy as one of these. And I don't know. Like in my mind, if I'm gonna play on a snooker pocket, I'd rather play on a snooker table myself. But I've been curious to try out one of those tables. They look pretty cool. Oh, if he would have just ended up nicking that two ball at all, he would have scratched. So lucky on him there not to scratch. Don't think he's left her many options here though. This might be the last match of the night, but I think there's another match going on back there behind this table. So if it's an actual match, then I'll zoom in on that table. They're gonna call the ref. Yeah, they also have those Chinese 8 ball tables from Joy. They're snooker pocket cut. And the rails work like snooker tables too, so it changes the dynamics of the game quite a bit. But people get used to it. I watch the Chinese pool, and they get used to it. Most of those guys are deadly on those tables. You put those guys on a valley table, they will never give you a shot. I guarantee you. And the way they make those tables look easy out there on those Joy tables, it shows how good they are. But I was told that out there in China, they have like academies for pool, and it's just crazy what they do out there for people. Like from what I understand, people actually don't go to school so they can go play pool into these academies to become pool players. How crazy is that? Across the world, we're all trying to make pool great and to turn it into a sport that can be recognized by the Olympics. And in China, these guys are like quitting school to go play pool because there's money to be made out there. And it's crazy because the competition is tougher on tougher tables, and they're still having a great progress with the game. Tough little leaf here on the 8 ball. It's tough to get the 8 ball to go past that side pocket without hitting the horns. But if you worked on the shot before and you've done it a few times, you should be good to get past it. A little bit of left hand spin, that's all. Shot is good. He'll make it 4-1. I believe they're on the hill now. A chance to win the AB Division Championship. I'll find out if I have another match or not. If I don't have another match, I'm gonna have to play some pool, I guess. Shot making is a little different on the smaller tables, high kick, because the angles on the rails work differently than they would on a bar box. They're slightly smaller, right? So they would work slightly different. That changes a lot of it, and then the pocket cut changes the dynamics on how you approach the shot too. Because like on these tables, you can cheat off the rail to be able to make the shot. On a diamond table, you can cheat the rail a little bit, but you can also cheat by hitting off the face of the pocket. And in snooker, well, you can do that at 9 foot too. Any kind of 9 foot table, you can do that by hitting the face of the pocket. In snooker, the snooker players do that too. So you don't usually see it because you're not really looking for it. But next time you watch Ronnie O'Sullivan play, you watch his shots. The majority of his shots will hit the face of the pocket before it goes in, and that's it's I don't know. There's something to that. So they do play much different, but they teach you a lot. Every table you play, every kind of pocket you play on will teach you how to adapt and change your style to that pocket. Smash and break, but doesn't look like any friends on that one. They're in a nice, comfortable spot right now. They got a 3-game lead, and they're on the hill. Table not being available here right now might be something that might help them in the long run to win that match. But Maya and Bill will have a chance to be able to get on the scoreboard here. And, they can maybe work this table out. A little bit of work, of course. There's that little bit of problem right next to the cue ball right now. And I think that's about it. But now if you're taking stripes, you would have a little bit more of an issue up there in the top left corner. Solids, the only real problem you have here is that 7 ball. And I guess maybe that 4 ball is in a weird spot, but it has, a shot to the corner, shot to the side, shot to the bottom corner, both bottom corners. So there's different options there. With 7 ball, no options at all. Now they might have to finish off with that 5 and 7, because when you break out that 7 ball, you're gonna want to be in a position where you're almost done at the table. Table right now, there's nothing there that supports for them to be able to make that 5 with a break on the 7 for them to have an escape. There's just nothing available right now. Maybe a combination 2 to the 6, which is tough to do. But that's what the situation is where they got to face right now. Actually, they're gonna have to make this and just hope for the best on that 7. Now the problem here is that they were gonna open up those stripes too, so now they're more or less committed to finishing this table. I think they're gonna have to play safety though, and they do have a little bit of room here for safety still. He's looking at his options. If you cut this to the side pocket, it's a really tough shot to work with, especially from where he's shooting. You'll be more focused on where the cue ball is going to go, and that will make the shot itself a little bit harder. If you ever take a bank here, that would help you, but then positionally, you'd be looking at a combination. I think this is one of those situations where, like, I would just try to find a safe shot to play. He's gonna go for the combo and come up short. And now, unfortunately for them, that has opened up the entire table now for Marianne and Jared. Once they open up that whole table, they will open that room here for them to get the close. And I don't know, they're looking like they want to get this close. They wanna win this on the first set. Yeah, it's nice, man. I appreciate you tuning in, by the way. Hmm. I still have the 9 ball, so it's not that bad. I almost had a shot on the 12 ball. I don't think the 13 goes past the 10. If it does, that would be the shot to take for sure, though. Taking a hard look at it, and he's been standing there since he walked up, so I might go. You can cheat the pockets a bit here, so you might have enough room to cheat it in. Maybe he doesn't even have to, but I don't know, from this point of view, it looks like he has to. Sean Yee says, I skipped school too. That's what I hear anyway, man. I'm not sure if it's true because I've never been out there, but Reagan says, I played on a blackball table in Scotland. They are deadly slow. Every shot requires an element of spin. Cool. I didn't know that. See, I assumed they were fast paced tables, but I think the reason why I assumed that is because I watched like Chris Smalling play and he's just a fast style player, right? So maybe that's why it looks like that. I could have totally asked this, Shanye. I think it's fascinating, man, and they encourage everybody to go out there and play, and yeah, it's awesome, man. Amy McDonald says, "Go, Marianne." Nine ball wizard, LOL, says Reagan. Yeah, it's the music, man. I don't know why, but they need the music. When I was talking earlier, and they didn't have the music on. It felt like they can hear me, and when the music's on, they can't really hear me. But earlier when I asked somebody like, "Hey, can you hear me?" They said, "No, they can't hear me," and that was even without the music. So I don't know how I do it, but apparently I whisper on the mic, but you guys hear me loud. So I guess I'm getting good at that. I don't know. I can't tell. A lot of times I feel like I'm yelling, man, but I'm usually not. All right, so well, what do we do here? What do we do? What do we do? I think you play across here for the 14 ball. Just take the cube and run it over towards that 8 ball. But the thing is that you're going to want to play a little bit of a right hand spin on this one, which is going to take the cue ball towards that 7 ball. Then you would have to take the shot to the side. So I don't know. You could play with left hand draw and just try to draw for that side pocket instead. Come off the left cushion and back to the right in the middle. Forward option will be okay too, but I think it'll be tougher leave. Yeah, so that's what he was trying to do. And of course, he ran towards that 7 ball, so that means he was putting a little bit of right hand spin on that shot. Did he leave a shot on the 2 ball? Did you enjoy playing on that black pool table, though, Reagan? Did you feel like it was more challenging than, say, like a tough bar box or maybe a 9 foot? They're slow compared to this cloth. And the pockets are cruel, so players often spin shots in. Controlled caroms and breakouts are common. Smaller table. Yeah, it's 6 foot. I know that. Lots of traffic. I think that's what makes it more difficult is the fact that it's a 6 foot and it changes the angles quite a bit too. I guess because it's so small, they gotta, yeah, that's the reason probably why they use more spin shots. 14 to 1, I think that, yeah, I don't think anybody would get a high record on 14 to 1 on a black pool table. I like to see somebody try it though. That'd be cool. Like a pro. You know, one guy that I think would be really good at it that I don't think he's ever really tried straight pool is Chris Smalling. Fascinating style player, that guy. So much knowledge, man. Plays snooker, 8 ball, 9 ball, black pool, 3 cushion. He's got it all under his belt. Kind of like the magician back in the day. They call him the magician also. Yeah, what happened there? They won, so it's okay. So I got a different race maybe. I gotta find out what the race is. All right, so yeah, so they're going to 6. That's why they're still playing. They are on the hill now. I thought they were on the hill earlier, but they weren't. Now they're on the hill. 6-1. Or, sorry, 5-1. It's getting late now, I guess. Starting to get a little tired, but not really. I still want to play some pool. I think I have somebody to play against. I'm kind of surprised, but I guess like they closed the gates at a certain time, and so maybe most of the people left because they didn't want to be left where they have to walk around the building instead of going through the building. I think they closed the restaurant area at 10 o'clock and the atrium at 10 o'clock. Bit of a tough table here. And what they got to watch out for is not to do the same thing as the last time where they opened up the table for their opponents. They just got to be careful. You know, work out the table slowly, and when you run out of options, just be smart and maybe even play smart ahead of time. Yeah, I agree. Those UK players are amazing. Have you guys ever watched Gareth Potts play? He plays in the Chinese 8 ball. Really, really good player as well. John, no, Tom didn't win. He lost on the hill. It was, I guess, 6-5. It was a good match. It was a fast-paced match. Really good. It would have been nice to get the bonus to watch them go to a second set. Ellie? Shout out to Melanie from Jared. Oh, it looks like they have the finish right in front of them now. 8 ball goes to the corner as well, so it's just a matter of figuring out the finish. 6 ball being in the spot where it is kind of makes you have to work it out. You can't just shoot this ball. And I think maybe maybe this one might be better. I think if you try to draw back, you're going to draw in the line towards the 6. You have to actually force the cue ball a little bit to get over top of the 6 ball. And because of that, you actually maybe want to take the one on the side. But if you take the one on the side, then you have to draw back by the right side of the 6 ball, which that can, be where you come up short. There's not enough room to follow through and come back, so it's a draw shot. She's gonna come back perfectly though, makes the shape for the shot to the corner and the angle available for the 8 ball also. Perfect setup here for the 8. Shooting over the 6 ball a little bit, but it's not uncomfortable. That's going to be your 2024 11th annual Vancouver Island Scotch doubles champions. 6-1, the final score. Congratulations, Marianne and Jared. All right, so I guess that means that the stream is done. There's no other matches going, just people kind of shooting around. And I think I'm going to become one of those people for a little bit before I start shutting down my stream and getting ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed the coverage. I had a good time covering the events today. A little bit of a rough start on day 1, but I think we finished off the day pretty good. And there was some really good matches at the end also. Tomorrow we come back for 8 ball. It is the qualifiers. We're going to have 8 ball going on all day long. And then I think after that, the next day we start the teams. So lots of good action coming your way. Friday evening, we have the women's advanced single starting. You're going to have some great action on Friday as well. It's going to be a good time. All right, I guess we're going to call it a night. Those of you that haven't had a chance to check me out on YouTube, you can check me out on YouTube. Find me under Rada Regatta /CSL Manitoba. Where is it? Right there. That's how you find me. Subscribe to the channel if you can. Looking for 1,000 subscribers, and I was getting a little closer to my mark. So hopefully you guys can help me get a little bit closer yet. Don't forget to also like the stream. If you guys didn't like the stream today, I understand I was a little bit off. I was having conversations with people here on the side, and I don't know. I'm don't try to be rude. So when somebody talks to me, I give them the time, especially when I want to meet them, right? And I apologize for that. I will try to be a little bit sharper on my game tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And thank you to everybody that took the time to like and interact on the stream, like, share the stream. If you shared it, awesome. If you didn't, I understand. Let's go check out the last highlight. What was it? What was it? Nice simple cut. Perfect shape for the 5. All right, congratulations to Jeremiah for winning the 9-ball singles, to Marianne and Jared for winning the Scotch doubles. Tomorrow, as I said, we come back with 8-ball. There won't be any championships throughout tomorrow because it's just qualifiers, but you're going to see a lot of great action, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. At least I hope you do. I'm going to go over here real quick. Got to get myself a little bit more organized. All right. Pop up the logo here for Brock's Office, one of my sponsors from Winnipeg. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Those of you that are in Winnipeg, if you're looking to check out their website, you can go to brocksoffice.ca to check out some of their great deals on office supplies and more. So if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll find all the feature items, and there's a lot of good deals every week on the feature items. All right, let's see. What else do we got? Is that it? Cap Billiards, I put that down there. I had another one, but I guess it's not there. Okay. Yeah, let's call it a day. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the stream. I appreciate it. Those of you that had a chance to watch today, I promise you I'll be better tomorrow. And those of you that enjoyed the stream today, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a great time starting, I believe, at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure if my stream starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll find out. But I'm going to do my best to come here whatever time they want me to be here at. And yeah, maybe it'll be right at 9. Today I was supposed to come in whenever I wanted. I came in for 9:30, and then because of the Wi-Fi, we didn't get going until almost noon. So tomorrow will be a bit of a longer day, but I hope you guys will be ready for some action. There's going to be a lot of great action. For sure there will be. All right, that's it for now. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream once again, like I said. And don't forget to add me or follow me on Facebook if you want to find me. My name is Rada Regatta, part of CUESPORTS Live. So if you guys want to go and subscribe to the CUESPORTS Live channel on Facebook, you can do that as well. You can find me in the YouTube channel for Rada Regatta /CSL Manitoba. And don't forget to sign up or follow the CCS, Canadian CUESPORTS Association Facebook page. It's a new page. They have 1,000 people on there. They would like to have some more people following their page and their events. They got a lot of great events from different locations across Canada. This is, believe it or not, the second nicest place, and this is beautiful, man. So the number one, it's obviously much more beautiful than that. Might take a breath of air from that one. Actually, it's so beautiful. They say you're gonna gasp for air. Anyways, go check them out on CCS, and then I'm gonna build up a CCS YouTube channel for them. And then once we get that going, you guys will have a chance to subscribe to the YouTube channel too. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see you at the tables next time, which will be tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Cheers.